Karibu sana. Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are watching from right now. If you are seeing this video, that means you have finished all your processing and you have decided at the end of the day that you are writing your NCLEX exam in Nairobi, Kenya. Congratulations. Yeah, this is a quick orientation about educating us with the little we can for you to have idea of how Kenya look like, what you should be expecting, some kind of difficulties along your way, and how to avoid them if possible. Now, come to think of it, so many people believe that Kenya is darker in complexion. Kenya is hot because of the complexion of people that are representing the national sports slots. But that is not true. That is more or less like a child talk or a foul talk. It's just like, let me use Nigeria as a case study. Like somebody believing that maybe if somebody have seen the people from the north, like the Fulanis, the Abokis, and all those northern parts of Nigeria, and somebody will just generalize that is how every Nigerian look like. Like, okay, this is the structure, this is how they look like, this is their complexion, this is... No, that's not correct, because we have different people with their different cultural areas. In fact, in Nigeria, all the geopolitical people, they are different from each other. The same way, Kenya, that's the way it is. Kenyans are different from each other. You see those people that you normally see on the TV that they represent the country. Yes, most of them are black. And it's because of their tribe. Because this particular tribe, they know how to run very well. Well, like you come to the Nairobians, that are naturally called the Kikuyus. Yeah, they are very good. They are I call them the Igbo of Kenya. They know far better when we are talking about business. They are not lag behind at all. They are very good in terms of business. And in money, they will never joke with you, just like Nigeria Igbos. So let's quickly run down this orientation on what you should be expecting. First and foremost, like I told you, don't because somebody is telling you or you have seen it on the TV. This place is very, very cold. So when you are coming, the first thing you need to put into consideration is your jacket. Very important. In fact, not negotiable. You understand? So make sure you come with your jacket. You see mine. You see now, even if this time around it is a bit better, but by the time you are in July, it is extremely cold. Sometimes, and some areas, we normally have this coldness we normally experience the coldness even from January to December. Yes, that's what I said. I know you'll be shocked or you'll be surprised, but that's the way it is. That's how it is. So that's it about weather. If you are a lady, if you are coming, please wear or buy a warm tight. Just the one that can make you to be free. Then don't forget to also add this, our socks. Our socks. As you are carrying your stocking, also carry our socks, so that you can feel comfortable, because we have seen the scenarios whereby somebody was here and came for the NCLEX exam, but because of the coldness, because of the weather, he was unable to read. He was unable to go through the revision and some other things. So we were just complaining that this cold is too much, wrapping herself under the blanket all the time. So it wasn't really funny and it wasn't convenient for her, so to say. So please, that is how the weather is. And you need to package yourself very well, and you need to be very, very, you need to be aware that where you are going, this is how the weather look like, and you need to prepare very well. Now, let's talk about food. What about food? First and foremost, if you are seeing this video, that means we are the one offering you apartment. So the kind of apartment that we have here in Kenya, that we are offering you or that we are giving you, is what we call self-service apartment. Of course, we all know what a self-service apartment is. Yeah, you have your cooker. We normally call it home away from home. Like everything that you have in your home, even some that you don't have at home, we help you get it here. They are all available because we believe that they are very, very essential for you. You just need to come, you need to come and write your exam. You don't need some kind of little problem to be bothering you left and right, for you not to be able to do your little revision, to cap up your NCLEX so that you can come out with flying color. So we have already helped you to arrange all those things. The apartment to which we'll be giving you has a cooker, a plate, a cup. I could remember somebody was asking me that, do we have spoon? So what do we use in heating here if we don't have a spoon anyway? So joke apart, so if you are coming, those domestic needs, they are actually available in all our service apartments. We also have some additional some additional things that we believe that, okay, they are very, very essential for your exam, like the Wi-Fi. We have it. Please, if you are coming, some people, I remember there was a time some people are coming, they are carrying water. Please don't carry water when you are coming. Here is very, very okay. The kind of water that we will be giving you, the kind of water that the government provides, it's called Nairobi water. And they are very, very efficient in terms of supply. So you get them in excess, even if you want to start swimming in your room. So they are all available. So, and some of the apartments, they have swimming pool, and some with jacuzzi, whatever, just explore. The fact that you are coming to do exam does not mean that, okay, maybe you should not enjoy yourself. At least in Kenya will say kidogo. Kidogo means small. So remember when I was opening this video, I said karibu. Karibu means you are welcome to Kenya. So that is it about the accommodation. Therefore, why do we have all these amenities and why do we make all this provision for all these things? Number one, to eat Nigeria food or to eat your country food here in Kenya can be a bit tedious and expensive, and it can be difficult to get. Because sometimes even when you call all these restaurants, if peradventure they are doing a Nigeria food or African cuisine, you see that you make an order, then maybe like 3 hours, you are still waiting for this order, infinity. You understand? You stay till the kingdom come. But in order to avoid all these kind of things, what about, since we have already made some kind of provision for you to be able to cook, there's a gas cooker, there's pot, there's plates, there's spoons, there's water, and all those kind of things, they are in place. So what are the small things that you just need to do? Is just to come with your raw materials. For example, raw foods, they might not be necessarily be the one that will be very, very big, bogus, and small rice, small spaghetti, small indomie, but don't come with beans. Yeah, we don't allow beans because the simple reason is that using our gas now to cook beans, it's not allowed. So, but every other thing, all those lighter foods, so you can come, you prepare your food, you eat your food, and you enjoy yourself, you read conveniently. We normally provide atmospheric that is very, very conducive for your reading and for your relaxing and putting everything in order. Yes, that is that about food. In other words, if you have your money, you want to really enjoy, you don't want to disturb yourself, you just want to be buying the food, yes, you just structure yourself. Like, we can take you to any of the restaurants, or we'll get you some of the phone number. You just call them and you place your order. You can even make an order for like 3 days consecutively, then they'll be bringing it maybe as one finish day. But mind you, you'll be paying nothing less than 22,000 naira per meal, not per day, but per meal. So please put that into consideration when you are planning to come to Kenya, to come to any of these, even East African community, that you just want to come and be buying your food. You are okay. Please, it's allowed, be smart, plan yourself very well. As soon as you are entering your apartment, you can place your order for 3 days, for 4 days, for 5 days. Yes, they are all available. You understand? No matter the kind of food you want, you get it. But your purchasing power will determine whether you are getting exactly what you want or you are getting far less than what you think, you know. So that is that. That is that about the food, what you need to do about the food, and how you need to plan yourself. Now, for those of us that are traveling for the first time, two things are very, very important. Two things are very, very important, and put this into consideration. I'm going to explain to you about two particular bags that when you are traveling, they are very, very important. You have the check-in bag, which is 32 kg, and you have the cabin crew bag or hand luggage. You have the hand luggage, which prevention most times should not be exceeding 12 kg, between 10 and 12 kg. In other words, you are entitled to 23 kg, two pieces. 23 kgs, two pieces of bag, aside your hand luggage. Now, the reason why when some people are traveling, the reason why they will now find it very difficult, or they complain that some of the food that they are bringing, that the airport authorities are seizing it from them, and sometimes even if they manage to bribe or escape from their home country, by the time they get to their destination, some of these items normally even being collected or confiscated, depends. So now, please, you have to listen to this part on how to arrange most of those things that you think they allow them according to the law. You can bring them to the country, but sometimes misplacement order is the reason why some of the items have been seized. For example, all the food item I've mentioned that come with your rice, come with your spaghetti, come with your indomie, make sure anything that are related to food, make sure you put them inside your check-in bag. That is the 23 kg. You see this particular bag, they will collect it from you. Let me be using Nigeria as a very good example, because most of our students, they always come from Nigeria. So as soon as you give them this particular 23 kg at the check-in in Nigeria, you will not see it again. Whether you will get to your layover, but still you are not going to see it with reason. You understand? So the bag that will be going everywhere with you is what we call the hand luggage. As soon as you enter the plane, you get to your layover, you come down. For those of you that are not taking direct flight, so you get to the layover, you will still be with this bag. You understand? So it goes everywhere you go. So that is why it's being called cabin crew bag, or you say hand luggage. So during your check-in, let every food item, for your safety, let it go inside your check-in bag. Every food item, let them go to your check-in bag. I repeat, let them go to your check-in bag. So in other words, as soon as they are being collected from Lagos or from your home country, nobody will tamper with that bag until you finish and you are being stamped into the particular country that you are going to. That is when you go for that particular bag. That's your check-in bag. As soon as it's free from your home country, that they've been checked for any cross product or contraband product that is not there, you've been checked, you've been cleared. So when you get to your destination, you find this particular bag safe and sound. But on your hand luggage, because that is the particular bag that will be going everywhere with you, so there are some things you need to put into consideration there. Please, don't put juice, especially the one that has been opened. Don't put them inside your hand luggage. All the food items I've mentioned, don't put them inside your hand luggage. Some airline will never allow. And if you manage to escape through, you can get to your because For example, when you get here, when you get to Kenya, your hand luggage will still be scanned, because, and the reason is that they might have think that you might have bypassed some things maybe from your home country, so they have to be scanned. But the one you give to them, which is the check-in bag, they might have scanned that on their own at the layover. You get? So please arrange this bag according to how they are being important, according to their importance. Number one, okay, let's talk about the number one. Sorry, when you are, you are entitled to 23 kg, but peradventure, because you are coming to spend like maybe 2-3 days, there won't be need for you to be carrying over syllabus bags. So to the best of my knowledge, maybe you just pick one bag. But it's important, if you are carrying food, it's important that you come with 2 different bags, please. So the check-in bag, which is the 23 kg, let that to uncover everything that you are suspecting that they might not fly with you inside the cabin, which is the hand luggage. So you put them inside the check-in bag. And another advantage about using the check-in bag, very, very effective. Anything that is not okay, that they will remove it from Lagos. And from there, you can just look back and even keep it somewhere. Since I'm coming back in 3 days, maybe somebody can help me to grab this. Or maybe some people that will follow you to the airport, you can give it to them somehow. They can help you to hold it, and But that was, if you are putting them inside your hand luggage, those things can even be harassed. You can get harassment at your layover. At your layover, you don't know anybody. So whatever that is being seized there is being seized forever, and there's nothing you can do about it. So they expected you to buy, maybe if you want to buy drinks, if you want to buy anything, they expected you to buy it inside the plane. There's what we call duty free. As soon as you get your check-in, you get your boarding pass, you enter. I'll also tell you about boarding pass. You enter, start going through your boarding gate. Anything you buy there is called duty free. They are duty free. So those ones can be taken direct with you inside your hand luggage or anywhere. Mind you, they have a particular sticker. You cannot beat them. Don't think that, okay, since those things are allowed, let me just come with my alcohol. Let me come with my bottles and put it inside and pretend that maybe I've already bought it from the airport. No, this is how it works. Even if you are buying alcohol, if you are buying anything with bottle or whatever, they have their sticker that they put on this thing. So as soon as you go through the machine will indicate that this particular thing was bought at the duty free. You get? So don't try to beat them. Just play according to what they want, so that at least you can walk freely anywhere. So that is it. That is that about the bag and your hand luggage and what will be inside. So on your hand luggage, what are the items that likely can be there? Like you can have your laptop, you can have your body spray, your cream. Mind you, if you are coming with a liquid something like your cream, if your cream is so liquid, the one that really look like oil and something of that nature, make sure it's not more than 250 cl. Please. Anything that is more than, you are only entitled to 250 cl when you are traveling. So both your cream, your hair lotion, your body spray, they should be what? Be minimal. Don't allow them, or you check. Don't say you don't know, because they will collect it from you and they will seize it, and you won't see it again. They will to be discarded. They will discard it, and there's nothing you can do. It's not ours, and that's the essence of we doing this. We're giving you this orientation right now. So what you need to do is to check all those things and put everything according to their systematic order, so that there won't be any harassment at the airport. So if you are coming with a cream, yes, you can put your cream inside your hand luggage, but it must be very small in quantity. Are you getting me? So if they are very small in quantity, you won't be harassed. As soon as the machine scans, the machine is going to indicate that, okay, this is also product is made of this, is made of this, so it's a body spray. You can I've seen some people that because they are coming for exam, yeah, and they want to come with anointing oil. The next thing they have one big bottle like this. Eh? Who does that? If you can anoint yourself and look for a smaller bottle like this. Then maybe put some drop that you can use for a few days. You are not coming here forever, unless you want to come and be staying here. Then maybe, or you can also buy anointing here. You bring one here. Then maybe you come and dilute it here. Maybe everything will be sense. For those of you actually really believe in your anointing oil, I'm not saying I don't have any problem with believing in what you think it works for you, you know, but just do it in such a way that nobody will harass you, and nobody will delay you, you know, because sometimes when you are dragging this thing with them and they are trying to remove it, you are trying to beg them, you know, you keep delaying until